Well, hello everyone. What a beautiful day. And you're probably wondering, hey, that's not his 304 tracks. No, actually, this here is a Recon 250 that we picked up at an affordable cost. And in my previous videos, I mentioned affordable accessories you can get for your ATV. And I did mention there, like, you don't need a high expensive quad to go enjoy the trails. Well, I picked this one up for a very cheap price. That I did have to do some actual work to it. Just minor little things. Like it was mostly like just cosmetics and stuff, but it ran really good, but there's a few other things I had to do to it. Well, I kind of parked in a crappy area, so much snow, but the snow is finally melting. But anyways, yeah, so I picked this up at a very cheap cost. The plastic on it was all sun faded. It was almost white. So I took a heat gun and I kind of touched it all up, brought the color all back in again and made it look like that. And then some of the decaling and stuff, like I did that myself. They didn't have no decals on it. The front tires were completely bald on it when I purchased it from this gentleman from Edson. And they were so bad. I think they were the original tires that came with this quad. This is a 2001 model. But so I had some extra tires, so I put off my 300, and it's the same size. So I thought, well, I'll just put them on these rims, and at least I got a safe tire to be running on. Like I said, I want this thing safe when we're out here in the trails. Now, I definitely parked myself in a silly position. I'm kind of standing a little bit on the snowbank here. But yeah, I did the decaling myself. I just kind of traced the Honda, but I wanted the black Honda to look like more of the newer models that you see today. And like I said, you don't need expensive quads and stuff to enjoy yourself. Like I said, this one runs like a top. I had to take the carburetor apart, re-clean that all because it wasn't running right. And when I slapped it all back together, well, I fired it up and it purred like a kitten. Now, these are the tires that actually came with the ATV, and they're still good yet. I didn't find no cracks or nothing in them. So, well, they're fine. I don't have to change them at all. It was the front tires that I was more concerned about. But like I said, I took an old set of ITP's mud lights that I had for my 300, and I don't use them anymore, but they were still a good tire. There's no cracks or nothing in them. So I'll put that on the front of this thing too. It's a lot better than what was on it. And it did bring up the improvement of the looks of the quad too itself. It looks a little bit more meaner. Like I said, in the front of the quad here, whatever, like I changed the tires. No, they're not the greatest tires, but they're better than what the heck was on that quad. Another thing I did was I took the racks and everything off, re-cleaned them all up, and I spray painted them again so they look like new again. But I noticed too on the racks itself, there was no bends, no nothing. So the quad definitely hasn't been rolled or anything or abused really bad. So I'm happy for that. But the undercarriage and stuff, well, it's a 2001. Like, it's not going to be brand new. So I cleaned it right up and I repainted and everything to make it look half decent or whatever, and I thought I did a pretty darn good job on it. Now another thing I did on it too was the seat was horrible. Like, it's been taped and oh, it was a complete mess. So I had to go on Amazon. I ordered a new seat cover for it, which I've never did a seat cover before, but this is my first job on this seat cover, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I actually did a darn good job on this. But what happened, I found a place that had a parts quad, and the seat cover that was, or the seat itself, well, it was all, well, it was a mess. Like, I don't even think you can even repair it. It was just chunks taken out of it. It was just abused, left outside. That's why it was all white and weathered and stuff. Like, that's what happens. The sun just eats at these things. So I got this other seat, and I thought, okay, that'll work or whatever. The cover on the seat wasn't that great. And I thought, okay, I'll make it do until I can get some other stuff repaired on this quad. So anyways, I got it home, went to slap the seat on, and I went to push on it. Instead of holding the lever first, I pushed on it, but the seat sat out in the weather so long, the plastic underneath was so brittle, it just shattered it completely. So, oh, great. So what I did is I took the foam off that seat, that was still good, but when I took it off, it was just drenched. So now I had to go and make sure I dry that completely right out. But it did give me enough time to order a seat cover from Amazon to get that seat cover or whatever. So it gave it lots of time to dry it out. And I put it back together and took my time, and looks like I got a brand new seat on the old girl. And like I said, decaling, I just did it myself. Just kind of used a Cricut Maker or whatever, and I kind of traced the Honda decals the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know, just to make it look a little bit better, a little half decent. I also even put my logo on here for Measures Adventures. Got to make sure my logo's on it, of course. Now the muffler and everything was good on this ATV, so I didn't have to worry about mufflers or anything. The biggest concern was the carburetor. But battery and everything was good in this quad, and everything else just fires right up. It just, I had to adjust the carburetor, but I got it purring like a kitten. Like, even sounds mean. But there's still a few other things I do have to do to it. What my plan is, or whatever, because I know a lot of people can't afford an ATV, like the price that they want for it. So my goal is to make sure that this quad's in tip-top shape, and you know, I want it reasonable. I want it reliable on the bush rivers, and then I'm going to sell it to somebody for a cheap cost. I'm not going to ask for a fortune for it, but I think I'd give it to somebody that you know, that needs an ATV and can't afford those expensive ones. Well, this one will be reliable enough for them. They'll last them years, because you know Honda, they'll all last you is what they'll do. So definitely, whatever, I'm gonna definitely sell it to somebody or whatever. But for the time being, I'm gonna play with it. Years ago, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they actually purchased the same ATV. I can't remember what year it was, but it looked identical to this one. And they were riding it, whatever, and I couldn't understand it. Like, we were riding our quads, and then we had the 4x4s and everything, and they were always way behind us. I'm like that thing's got to be gutless. Like, it's like, what takes them so long to catch up to us? And what it was, because they were looking after their equipment. They weren't bagging it. They took good care of their things. And that quad, they finally sold it, but whoever got that quad got a perfectly brand new quad, because they never bagged that quad once. And that's the reason why they took it easy and drove it slow. But all this time I thought it was slow. And then we purchased this one, like, holy man, this little guy's a rocket. Like, this thing flies for a 250. So I was quite impressed with the power behind it. The only thing I didn't care for is that it doesn't have the 4-wheel drive, and it definitely does not like wet snow. But I tell you, it sure is a lot of fun to play in it. But it spins and everything. But like I said, it's a fun little quad. Like, I'm really impressed in this quad. So I thought I would do whatever. I thought I'll take you guys for a ride. I got to check my game camera anyway. So I thought I'll take you for a little ride. I got to check my trails, because I do got to get my tire drag and everything and start working on the trails. But I see there's quite a bit of snow here back in the bush yet. I can't believe it's getting on to be May. Like, you know, this is about the end of April, and we still got 2 feet of snow out here in the bush. But I've been keeping up on my trails, which you've seen in my previous videos. So, but it's finally going away. We're getting nice. It's supposed to be high of 18 today. So it's going to get nicer out. It won't be long, and then I can start working more back into my trails again. But there is some stuff I got to clear out and drag the tires, but it gives me something to do. I really enjoy doing it. But I thought I'll take you guys for a ride and show you how this little thing performs. Now here I had a game camera sitting right here. I just wanted to see what was in the trails and everything. Hopefully the tree branches, whatever, didn't affect with the camera in any way. But so I'm just gonna quickly get the SD card out of it. There. Now I got my SD card. So let's go up and check the trails and try this little 250 out. Thought while I'm here, may as well check my trails out and see what I got to clean up this spring. Yeah, I see, there's a few things I got to clean up in here, but last fall it was getting too late. But you see there's a lot of deadfall that we've been driving over it, and once I packed the snow over it with the tires and everything, it's kind of hard to get it out. Whatever, it's still kind of froze to the ground yet. But I'll get this cleaned up, whatever, and it'll be a lot better trail as I go on. Like I say, you just got to keep driving and driving them. But anyway, this video is not about the trail anyway. It was about that 250. But I had to stop and check this anyway. All right. Let's go for a ride. Well, I can't believe how this day's turned out. Like, just so beautiful out. I hate that winter, but spring is right here. It's here, and I'm so excited. But there again, about the quad, it's I don't know, it seems to run really good. Like, I'm really happy with this thing. But still debating if I want to sell it or not, but of course I am going to sell it. I want to give it to somebody that's going to respect it, look after it, and have a nice, affordable ATV that they can go and enjoy the trails with their family and friends. But not really much more I can say on it. Like, it's a beautiful little quad. It's, I don't know, it's comfortable. Not like I was saying in my previous video too, is like, you don't need a $10,000 machine to go out and enjoy the great outdoors. It just, I don't know, just doesn't make sense. The deals are out there. You just gotta watch and pay attention and watch. And instead of making payments on a quad, why not pay cash on a quad? Put a little things here and there. Like this one, I didn't even have to put brakes in it. Like the brakes and everything all work good on this thing. But like I said, there again, you don't need an expensive quad. But I don't make too long of a video, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I was kind of getting behind on my videos due to weather and working on quads and everything else. But if you like this video, guarantee you're gonna like these videos. And another thing would help me out a lot if you hit that subscribe button, and you'll be notified every time I come out with a new video. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna go for a quick little ride, and I think maybe my daughter came over for a visit and brought my granddaughter, so I want to go see her. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next Measures Adventures. Bye for now.